Wow, collecting plastic. Great move. Keep it up. Proud of you.
Hey, what's up my little gamblers? So a couple of days ago, I made a video called Mystery Grail Funko Pop Mystery Boxes Are Shit. If you haven't seen that one, it's on my channel, you can't miss it. Now after making that video, I noticed something curious on Mystery Grail's website. And that is their transparency policy. All the way at the very bottom, if you click on what is Mystery Grail box, you have some odds on there. And I knew that after making my video, they were going to change them. And they did. This is what they were before. And this is what they are now. Big difference, right? Right here where they say, in the original, which is on the left, Mega Grails, your chances are less than 1%. Less than 1% implies that maybe it's 0.9, 0.95, 0.8 maybe, not 0.1. 1% is 1 out of 100. 0.1% is 1 out of 1,000. That's extremely misleading. Same thing with the premium grails. Less than 1%. Well, guess what? 0.01 is also less than 100%. Why not just put, oh, you got a less than 100% chance? It's misleading as hell. The grails, they had them at 4%. Now they have them at 3%. Approximately. Well, the real number is approximately 2.5 because it's 2.57. If they want to round up, it's 2.6, not 3%. But that's fine. At least 3% is way more accurate than what they had before. Of 4%, 1%, and 1% for the top grails. Because that was just straight up lying. And if it was just a mistake, well then I can't trust this company with any of their numbers. If they don't know how to figure out what 2 out of 1,750 is. It's definitely not 1%. Now when I get down to the bottom of these percentages, the premiums and the commons, I'm sorry, but I don't trust those numbers at all. I mean, what happens when you catch somebody lying? Do you trust them more or less? They define premiums as $12 to $39 and commons as under 12. Now I literally watched over 100 of these videos. Sure, not all from the same run, but it's still a pretty large sampling of what's inside of these boxes. And there's no way in hell you're going to convince me that more than half of the non-grails in this box are from $12 to $39. Maybe 1 out of 4 was over 12, but barely. I just watched one today where a dude pulled out a $9 one, a $3 one. I think it was the George Clooney character from Tomorrowland. Is there a more garbage pop than that? I can't think of one. I will admit that the same dude in his other two boxes did pull out premiums, right? But they were the exact same pop. It was 2 comic book Hellboy chases, which are worth $22. So the one time I actually saw these roughly 50-50 odds of getting a premium or a common actually pan out in a video, the premium was a goddamn duplicate. I mean, do they not mix them up? They even try to act like, oh, we carefully curate these boxes so there isn't duplicates. And the same dude got a duplicate. The same guy. Not even that, a few people got the same pop, which is fine. I mean, that's gonna happen. But the same dude got one. But if you don't believe me, go type in Mystery Grail into that YouTube search bar. Get a piece of paper, write premium on it, and common. And every single time you see somebody open up a box and the pop is under $12, put a hashtag under common. And when the pop is from 12 to 39, put a hashtag under premium. If you do want to do this research though, do watch a nice big sampling because the more you watch, the more accurate the numbers will be. There's no way in hell there's more premiums and commons in these boxes. Now the percentages that we could fact check them on, they were being purposely misleading or totally negligent. I don't know which one's worse. I'm willing to bet that if I had a picture or a list of all 1,750 pops that went into these boxes, that those premium and common numbers don't hold up either. They let me know that they're just a small business, but they also boast on their website about being the #1 buyer of full-on collections in the world. And guess what? That doesn't make them a friend to the Funko community or Funko collectors, because people that buy whole collections aren't paying full price for those collections. So when they try to act like they're losing money on this, or they're barely scraping by, it's bullshit. They're probably paying, at the very most, 20 to 25% of what those collections are worth. Because they're a business, and it makes sense, right? That makes them businessmen, glorified scalpers. It doesn't make them these altruists. And that's fine. Just don't act like you're doing the Funko community a favor. When somebody needs to sell their entire collection fast, it's because that rent's coming up. Or maybe they lost their job. Or maybe their spouse was like, you know what, get rid of all those toys now. If these people have the time, they could sell the collection themselves, get a lot more money for each one of their pops. But obviously, when they need to sell their entire collection, they're in dire straits. There's some kind of catalyst that happened that is making them get rid of all these pops. Maybe they got a baby coming in a couple of months. Something. Anybody that tells you that they're buying somebody's entire collection and they're doing them a favor is being disingenuous with you. But anyway, them fixing the percentages on their website is almost an admission of guilt. And another thing, this transparency statement should be a link on the actual homepage, not all the way on the bottom on the page that has the most text. And another thing I'd like to mention is that anybody can buy these boxes. I don't know about you, but taking $20 from a kid and giving them $6 back in value is kind of fucked up. Kids don't understand gambling and gambling odds, really. And I saw plenty of teenagers, plenty of videos where the kid actually looked to be 9, 10, 11, and they weren't opening it with their parent who explains to them what this actually is. This is a kid that has the wherewithal to buy things online, or they borrowed their parents' credit card and told them, oh, mom, I'm just going to buy a Funko Pop. It's $20. There's a reason they don't let children gamble in casinos, because they don't understand what they're doing. The kids opening up these mystery boxes, all of them got ripped off. I didn't see any of them pull anything good. It was all like sub $7 pops. And you can see the disappointment in their faces. And honestly, it probably would have been worse if they would have pulled the Grail, because now their little brains are getting wired into thinking that gambling is cool. Putting money into ridiculous odds is a good idea. That's why kids shouldn't be able to buy these boxes, just like they can't gamble. But maybe that's just me being a little extreme. If I was the owner of this company, I would make it 18 plus. But, you know, capitalism is capitalism, and parents should watch their kids, not companies. Still, I wanted to mention that because I did see a lot of videos with children getting duped by these boxes. And before you go, well, there's still a chance to get a Grail. Yeah, and there's a chance for me to get in Charlize Theron's pants, but it's not going to happen. But there is a chance. If you're interested about learning more about this topic, I have a video called Are Funko Mystery Boxes Illegal?, where I go through all the technicalities of what the gambling laws actually state. I'll link that below if you're interested on learning more about this topic. Alright guys, make sure you always do your research. If you're going to throw a ton of money at something, if you're going to get one just for fun, no harm, no foul. But if you're going to buy 4 of these week after week, do your research. Don't throw your money away, unless that's what you want to do. Oh, and in other news, Funko and Amazon dropped the flocked Towley pre-order on 4/20. Ayy.